returned. This time, I came prepared. I got some water for my throat. I grabbed already the stuff that I needed. So like, I think this is like a huge accomplish. And the fact that I'm not wearing a hat this time is like different. But I do still think there's a lot of lighting. I don't know if this will make any changes. It does. Okay, that's great, but it's like very dark at the background. It became more worse. I think it's just doomed for me. I think I'm just not allowed to make content. So we will switch it up again. I hope this is so much better. But I don't even care because I'm just now gonna make the video a different angle. I can make you guys go higher, but now I'm just more. It's more. This is hard. I think I made a better setup, but you don't want to know how it's like standing and like one wrong move and everything will just like. But it's fine. We're still gonna try. This time I want to talk about something else than books. Ha, just kidding. I still want to talk about books. But this time about the books that I've read in August. And there are like quite a lot, like 9 books. I usually read like 4 books at maximum a month. And now I just read at 9. So like that's a huge step up for me, but yeah, it's because of the holiday, of course. So we will have to go back in our own schedule about 3 books a month, but we're still gonna try it. We ain't giving up right now. Okay, to start off, I'm not quite prepared. No, this is so bad. I am gonna make this video, but I was like, I'm gonna grab everything. I'm gonna be so prepared, and I'm gonna be like just filming it, talking perfectly, so I don't have to edit a lot. But here we are, history repeating itself. I will grab Goodreads with me because like I can't really remember all of the books. I can, but it won't be like a perfect explanation. I have no idea what I'm gonna say. I'm just gonna rate the books, tell something about it. Nothing real much, but hey, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9. And yeah, okay. Okay, so we're all good. Should I organize them? I'm done. So, through the months July and August, I have read a series. It's called A Good Girl's Guide to Murder. It's not the first time I talk about it, but I did read 2 books of the series in the month August. It's the second one, Good Girl, Bad Blood, and the third one, As Good as Dead. A Good Girl, Bad Blood, I remember that it felt so right to read again about the first book. Like, I just want to be in that universe so bad, and now I was able to. So that's why I really enjoyed it. The story was great. It was mind-blowing. It had me blown away again. Like, with every book, they blow my mind. I don't know how they do it, but they just do. So, yet again, 5 stars. Just like the first one. Then I'm going to the third one, and I don't know if like it's like that obvious, but yes, it's also a 5-star read. Those I read in Greece, where I was on my holiday. Greece has just like that read vibe, and it's just amazing. I really couldn't believe it. It was like the last book, because I was like, you know, I was like feeling it. And for this book, I felt so bad for a person, because I think the person like deserved the world and then still gets traumatized. So I was like, no, I don't want to read it. I was for real feeling so bad. Like, I was the best friend of that person, you know, trying to comfort the person, but you know, it's not possible. because of the plot twists, and then this, like, it's all connected. I'm still mind blown away about all these books, like how they connected, and like the 3 books are 5 stars, so that will mean it's a 5-star series. If I'm just gonna do quick math. So that's about A Good Girl's Guide to Murder series. Then I was afraid I would fall into a reading slump after reading the series. So I had 2 options. I had Confess from Colleen Hoover, and I had Daisy Jones and the Six. I have them both here. And I was like, I don't know which one's gonna get me. I wasn't in a reading slump, but you know, I want to be safe. So I was like, which one will get me out of a reading slump? And then I just went with Confess from Colleen Hoover. I don't know why exactly, but I know I chose Confess. Confess. It's an unpopular opinion, and I already told in the last video about it. But Confess above, like, It Ends With Us. I'm not joking. I really love this book. There was a trope in it that I did not like, but like I hate it, to be honest. And then that came into this book, and I was like, okay. So it didn't even bother me, and I was like, why is it not bothering me? But I think it's just because of the story. And so as you can see, I have my reaction, 5 stars. Also, I don't know how to explain it. It's just such a great thing about this book that I really, really, really loved is these special pages. You can see them here. There are like the artwork of Owen, and then like special paper, and just the whole concept of this book about the confessing, and then it gets made into art. I just think that's so beautiful, and it has like such a beautiful story, and I do recommend it. Like probably every book that I will just discuss, I will recommend it. There's only one book that I wouldn't, and that's Standing on the Shelf. So I think we're fine. We're fine. When I finished Colleen Hoover, we are still in Greece. I had found Daisy Jones and the Six in a thrift store in Greece, and it was in perfect condition. I was like, I just need this. I know it was like the weight of my suitcase, but I was like, fuck it, I need this. Because I heard so many good things about this book, and I need to check it out for myself. So when I saw it, I was like, Mom, Dad, I know you're gonna hate me because I'm like on a book ban, but I need to get it. So I bought it, of course. Yeah, I know. And then I started reading it in Greece. On the last day, I also read it in the plane and back in the Netherlands. Let me tell you, like, it wasn't a 5-star, but it was a solid 4-star, you know? I loved it so much. I was like feeling I was right there with them, with Daisy Jones and the Six, the band, and the Avenger, and the story of them, and like the roads they will continue. It was so amazing, I guess. I was like, I really want to live this life, and then I realized I wouldn't, like, no. I just wouldn't. I was like, nah, I'm fine. There is one fun reference to the book Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. You need to check it out for yourself. I'm not gonna spoiler it, but you should really check it out and read it. And if you like questioning about like, should I read it? You should. Just look if it's something for you, and if it's not, yeah, well, too bad, but at least you gave it a try, right? So when I finished this one in the Netherlands, I saw back in Greece on Amazon that they were selling a special book, a prequel. I saw it and I needed it. Then I went looking for books and I bought another book. I know, I just can't hold myself. Anyways, it would like release on the day I was back in the Netherlands, so arrive when I was back. So it did, and I'm currently talking about Killjoy. It's a prequel of A Good Girl's Guide to Murder, so from the series, and I loved it so much. It's like, it's a cute little murder mystery with the friends, and you get to know the characters already, and even things from this are connected with the last book of the series. Like, it's all connected. These 4 books, I'm like, I could scream about it, like how it's all connected. It's like mind-blowing. I can't stop thinking about it. But it's a cute book to meet the characters and just get into the vibe of A Good Girl's Guide to Murder. I do recommend it. I enjoyed it so much. It's a, you know, it's a small book, so you will finish it within a day. At least I did. It has an amazing format, and the plot twist, even in this, was amazing. I did not saw it coming. I was like so solid, and then bam. So I finished this at the same day I finished Daisy Jones and the Six, which gave like Goodreads a mind blown, I guess, or something like that. And now it says that I have finished this book before this book. I don't know what it is, but if you're looking at my Goodreads and you're like, what? And you just know. So as I said, I also bought it back in Greece when I was looking for Killjoy, another book. Back in the Netherlands we had called Amsterdam Pride, and that's all I can't remember. And I was like, why not go with it? So I bought the second book of Here's to Us. The first book is like standing right there. It's a Sharon film from the bookshelf. Hashtag pulling a 4-minute. Only Marvel fans will understand it, but Splatasha is lying here right now. Like, this is the first book. Oh, the lighting, it's horrible. Hello? Thank you. What If It's Us? And then you have a second book, and Here's to Us. So I bought it, read it, 4 stars. It was, I think it was better than the first one, if I remembered correctly. I really loved the ending and the epilogue, so that carried also the book. 4 stars. Nothing real special about it. It was better than the first one, and the first one I gave 4 stars, so, but it wasn't a 5 star, so you know, then you go with 4 stars. Then I read the book. I was like real exciting for, but I never grabbed it. It was standing so long on my physical TBR. I always wanted to read it, but I never grabbed it. I was like, or buying a new book or grabbing another book. Finally grabbed it and read it. I'm talking about Looking for Alaska. Let me tell you, this book, this motherfucking book, no, it's so good. Like, John Green, thank you for like writing this. You have the before and you have the after, and when the before ended and the after started, I cried my eyes out. I'm just gonna be honest, it's not a spoiler because anything could happen, but what would make me cry, but I cried. I was like, no, I could not take this. Like, I was already like in a weak mindset, you know, and now just this broke me. Such a good and beautiful story. I really enjoyed it. That's why the 5 stars. I do recommend this one. I already told that I would recommend every book I read. I'm like really thirsty. Let me grab some water.
Refreshing.
Back to what I was telling. Looking for Alaska. I'm looking at my laptop screen right now at my review. It says, how do I even put my thoughts into words? This book is so beautiful, the way it made me look at things and made me understand it more. There are beautiful life lessons. I was not prepared for the after part. It made me feel a lot of emotions. I was already scared to get into it. I think it's such a beautiful story, maybe not for everyone, but certainly for me. I kind of needed this. Oh, by the way, the Speaker Day prank was amazing. I loved it. I recommend it. I will also check out the TV miniseries. I think it's a beautiful review, by the way. I think you guys should like that one. You should go look it up and like it, because that's some beautiful wording of me. I'm almost through it. I thought it would be a long video, but guess not. It was the 8th book I've read, I think. Yeah, it's the 8th book. I was currently reading it in the last video, don't know if you still remember, but if you like from that video and now at this video, you know I'm talking about Twisted Games. The light is not working. Look, there we have it. Twisted Games from Anna Huang. I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm sorry, Anna. If you ever watch this, probably not, but it's fine. Twisted Games. I loved it more than Twisted Love. I gave Twisted Love 4 stars, but I didn't love it enough to give it 5 stars, just with the last book I had. Like, it's the same scenario. It's a great book. I love Forbidden Love. A person's personality was like such a no-go for me. I was like, no thanks. I would rather die than have him speaking towards me. I would just know. At some parts. At other parts she was also so sweet and so nice. So like mixed emotions, you know. This week I finished it, so I should remember the most parts. I love how there are references from the first book and the chemistry. Don't judge me, but his name is Larsen. I think I could wait. Can I? Yeah, you can see, like it's Larsen. Race. And Bridget, the chemistry they had was no. That was so. Oh, I felt it. Damn, that was real good. Even though I think like Anna did overdo the smut, is my opinion. I read also very much reviews about it. That's not true. That was just perfect, just enough. Maybe it could have had some more, but for me personally, I think it was too much. Not like too much, but just too much, you know, just a little bit too much. But that's my opinion, so. But, I always say but. I really got attached to the characters, that's for sure. But I think I did give it 4 stars. There are 2 more books of this series. Twisted Lies and, it's Twisted Hate. The 3rd book is Twisted Hate and the 4th book is Twisted Lies. I will also get those. And then at last we have Unite Me, which contains the story of Warner and Adam. Now I've only read Warner's story called Destroy Me. You can I show? Oh, you can. Oh, damn. I only have read Warner's story because that's the one I should read. So like, if you look at Goodreads and you go to the Shatter Me series, you could see that you have the first book, Shatter Me, then you have the 1.5 book, that's Destroy Me, that's the Warner story that I just have read. Then you have the 2nd book, Unravel Me, that's my current read, it was already laying on my nightstand. And then you have the 2.5 read, that's Fracture Me, that's the other story of the book, that's from Adams. Then you have Ignite Me, that's the 3rd book, Restore Me is the 4th book, and it goes on. I only read Destroy Me, and these were it. 9 books. Could I have read more? Yes. Was I busy doing stuff with friends, going out? Not really going out, I'm an introvert, but you know what I mean, like meeting up with people that you're like comfortable with, that stuff. Yes, I could have read more books. Am I happy with this amount? Yes, I am. I think, if I look back, I think it's like a good month with books. I don't know what your guys' opinions about these books are, but if it comes to me, I think I have like a nice month. It's like mostly of 5 stars, and some of them have 4. Like, I mean, Warner's story was 5 stars. I really love to look through his POV, being in his mind, getting to know his backstory. Twisted Games was a 4 star. Looking for Alaska was a 5 star. Here's to Us is a 4 star. Killjoy is a 5 star. Daisy Jones and the Six is a solid 4-star. Confess is a 5-star. As Good as That is also a 5-star. And Good Girl Bad Blood also a 5-star. Wait, I want to tell you something. I just popped up in my head. I really wanted to have the other cover. I will show it. It's like this one. But I'm fine with this one. But I still really would love to have the other one. But I don't think I'm gonna buy a second Daisy Jones and the Six with that cover, because that's just a bit too much, I think. This one was there and I needed it and I wanted it, so then we just go with this one, right? With a fake sticker. We all love fake stickers, don't we? We don't. Anyways, I'm gonna try do an outro. I think it's like real awkward. I'm gonna try it. So, thank you for watching. I hope you stay with me the whole way through. Sorry for my English. I'm trying to get better with it, and I could also make videos in Dutch, but I also know that like a lot of friends that are not from the Netherlands, so I was like, let's go English, yeah. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. So sorry, but this is so cringe. Okay, subscribe if you want. You can see more videos of me talking about books, of course. Don't feel obligated to, as I probably know you're watching this and you're not reading. So I want you to do something. You just put down your phone, set it on mute, grab the book and start reading, okay? You need to read. Otherwise, you won't have the amount of books read in a month like me. Like 9 books. Hey, and your Goodreads goal also need to be accomplished. So start reading. I'm like already done, but you should. So start reading.